Cahirla, on Saturday afternoon, a very sad and tragic accident claimed the life of William Dunlop in the Skerries 100 motorcycle race in North Dublin. The Dunlop name is synonymous in Ballymoney with road racing and across the island of Ireland, the UK and the international motorcycle racing fraternity. I would like to extend our sympathy and support to William's wife and daughter and to the wider family circle. A huge void has been left in the wake of this sad and heartbreaking loss for the family and the sport of motorcycle racing and for Northern Ireland. In 1939 there were estimated to be 350,000 horses as part of farming in Ireland, and most farms and rural families had a horse or horses for work as part of recreation or a revenue generator for the family. The horse was and continues to be a critical component of the rural fabric of Ireland. Ireland is currently the world's third largest thoroughbred breeding nation, and it is with this in mind that the current issue and the current impasse on Brexit discussions that I would like to raise concerns for the thoroughbred industry in this House today. To their credit, Horse Racing Ireland commissioned a study by Deloitte into the economic impact of Irish breeding and racing in 2017, which uncovered some very significant figures. Irish racing and breeding generated a total expenditure of €1.84 billion in 2016 and is without question one of the most important industries on this island. In fact, per capita, Ireland has 50 thoroughbreds per 10,000 people, so that is 10 times any other country. It generates around 28,900 direct and indirect jobs, mostly in rural economies. Jobs across a wide range of industries and skill sets are evident in this industry. In addition to this, the value of Irish foaled exports sold at public auction, 80% of which was to the UK, in 2017 was a staggering €271.6 million. For this industry, Brexit uncertainty is a massive concern. There are 26 racecourses in Ireland, 2 of which are in Northern Ireland, and it attracts over 1.28 million people annually, with over 80,000 tourists swelling the numbers, often combining business with pleasure, taking in a race meeting while sampling a rural landscape, local culture, food and drink and hospitality in the area. Tens of thousands visit from Great Britain and further afield, regarding Ireland as a mecca for quality bloodstock, quality breeders, trainers and raceyard staff, and regard Ireland as the shining light in the thoroughbred industry globally. And it is, especially when you consider that up to 75% of the runners of British fixtures are Irish or French bred. Britain and Ireland currently operate a single entity for studbook purposes, and a tripartite agreement exists between Ireland, Great Britain and France, facilitating free movement of stock between the 3 jurisdictions. Any threat or challenge presented by Brexit could prove catastrophic for the industry. Brexit raises some serious questions. What will the impact on movement of horses and labour? What will be the implication for all island status of the industry and the potential impact on the 2 Northern Irish racecourses? What tariffs or restrictions will be imposed that could impact on trade or movement? What taxation incentives could be introduced to Britain that could disadvantage the Irish industry? But this industry isn't resting on its laurels. It is professional, it is proactive and it is making plans. It has already submitted a proposal to the EU Commission to establish a third equine category under EU animal health law that will protect movement and trade for breeding and competition horses, would require official veterinarian control and oversight, and could facilitate trade and movement with any other qualifying countries, not just Great Britain. Uncertainty and lack of clarity is unhelpful to this industry. Its importance to the Irish economy cannot be underestimated, irrespective of whether you are urban or rural. I believe these concerns should be raised over a number of departments: transport, tourism and sport, business, enterprise and innovation, and due to the importance of agriculture and the rural economy, I would argue that the Department of Agriculture is inextricably linked and could be adversely impacted. Could I therefore ask that representation will be made to this House to address the concerns of the thoroughbred industry and to answer these pressing questions?
Thank you, Senator.